Alright, hello everyone, let's continue playing Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. We are on day 3 investigation of Turnabout Goodbyes, episode 4. December 27, 2:11 PM, Wright & Co. Law Offices. What was Mr. Edgeworth talking about? A memory of a crime that I committed. So dramatic. A memory of murder. Do you really think Mr. Edgeworth killed? I don't believe it. No, he did. Not Edgeworth. Some painful memory has been troubling him recently. But he'd never take someone's life. Never. Nick? Yo, how's everyone doing? What do you think of my performance today? Awful. I had him swooning in the aisles, huh, Maya? I mean, yes, but not in a good way. Swooning? Me? Oh yes, I do remember feeling faint. Right on, tell me the truth, it was like love at first sight, right? No. Right, Nick? Huh? Me? Well, maybe my heart skipped a beat or two. I think you can do better than that. Come on, I saved Edgeworth in there, dude. Edgy. You guys should be bowing before me. Yeah, bow before your hero. No. Today's trial. Larry, you really helped out in the trial today. I mean, I guess you kinda did. You did! If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would be found guilty. LaMayo! But seriously, Nick, that boat shop caretaker guy is pretty suspicious. But Edgy ain't off the hook yet. Way to spoil the mood, Larry. Hey, I'm just a guy sitting in the audience, you know? Yes, you are. But from where I was sitting, Edgy seemed pretty edgy. I mean, can you really know he's telling the truth about that night? Nick? I don't know. But what I do know is I'm going to believe in you two until the end. Wait, you two? What? Us two? Yeah, exactly. Edgeworth and... who else? You mean me, right? Nah, he means me, right, Nick? Yeah, you, Larry. Not me. But why you, Larry? Huh? Actually, yeah, why me, Nick? Enough with the silent treatment. Why did Phoenix say that? Nick, why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much exactly? I mean, he's changed recently, true. But when we first met him, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think? Yes. Toxic, even. You didn't know him back then. Yeah, no, it doesn't matter what happened back then, he's toxic now, alright? Back when he wanted to become a defense attorney. You can't judge people for what they were 15 years ago. You have to judge them for who they are now. Wait! Was that when you two were classmates? Yes, in grade school. They saved me. They saved me, Miles. And Larry, they saved me and I'll never forget it. What? That's why I became a defense attorney, you know. Nani? Hey Larry, what's he talking about? Sorry, I kind of forgot. No, you didn't. It's an awful liar. Okay, Nick, out with it. I'm gonna hear the story today and that's final. Okay. It's kind of a long story, so hang in there. It was the very end of 3rd grade. I was on trial, a class trial. You have class trials at 3rd grade? Isn't that like traumatizing the kids? A class trial? Yeah, exactly. You remember, Larry, spring, end of 3rd grade. A kid in our class got his lunch money stolen. Or is that like $2? Lunch money? Our school was really small. Every month kids would bring in an envelope with money for lunch from home. I see. Anyway, this kid's envelope disappeared, with 38 bucks still inside. $38 for lunch? In 3rd grade? 15 years ago? It's like for a month, right? That's not like a day's lunch. What are you eating for lunch in grade school? Oh yeah, now that you mention it, I do remember that. I can see why you forgot though. You were out of school that day. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down with the cold, so I skipped PE that day. I was the only one not in class. So they thought you did it. Yeah, the kids in class said I should be put on trial. your kids are awful. Trial? So the next day we held a classroom trial with me as the defendant. I didn't do it. Oh, is that Phoenix? He's the guy with the spiky hair. Guilty! He did it! Guilty, it was you! Thief! Give the money back, you're such a meanie! No one will play with him. Just admit you did it. You can't hide the truth. Tell us the truth. We're not gonna play with you anymore. Yeah, no borrowing my eraser. He shouldn't be allowed to really erase in live committee. Give me back my 50 cents alone. You hated you robbed the bank the other day. Wait a minute, what? Hey, did you rob the bank the other day? Now, Phoenix, you know you shouldn't steal people's money. It's not right. Oh, damn. The teacher's also biased. In the end, even the teachers thought I'd done it. Go over and apologize, Phoenix. I didn't know what was happening. I was so sad I couldn't stop crying. Everyone was staring at me like I'd done it. I tried to apologize. I went to where the boy whose money has been stolen was sitting. That's when it happened. Objection! He shouldn't have to apologize. The only thing that belongs in a trial is evidence. Anything else has no place. You should all be ashamed. Amateurs. Miles. Slamming tables. It wasn't you who stole my money, was it? Edgeworth had his money stolen? No. Then you shouldn't apologize. Everyone's been shouting you did it, but no one has any proof. That is why, Your Honor, this boy is innocent. But Miles, it was your money that was stolen. Yeah, he's the one. We don't need proof. Why don't you just shut up? This is always how it is, everybody ganging up and picking on one person. Just think how he feels. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it. Hairy butts. Very well. I will replace the money myself. This class trial is over. Wait, that's it? You never found the guy who stole the money? They didn't actually have a real trial? There's no evidence? There's no suspects? There's no analysis? I mean, I know they're 3rd grade, but you know, it's pretty amateur. You're not gonna actually have a real trial. Anyway, that's how it happened. After that, the 3 of us were the best of friends. Wow, I had no idea. She's really moved by that story. Yeah, I had no idea either. I mean, I forgot. Thanks, Harry. That's when I learned what it was meant to be alone. Wait, that's when I learned what it meant to be alone. Totally alone without a friend in the world. You did a good thing, Larry. Yeah, well, I was just lucky that I took the day off from school. If I'd been there, they would have thought I'd done it. So I took it kind of personally, see? When something smells, it's usually the butts. After the trial. Anyway, Edgeworth and I talked after that class trial. That's when I heard his father was a defense attorney. I remember his eyes would shine when he talked about his father. Literally glowing. I'm going to become a defense attorney just like my father. He's wearing a bow tie in 3rd grade. He's wearing a bow tie and a suit in 3rd grade. A famous defense attorney. Then a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school. The DR6 incident. Right, I'm not sure, but the transfer probably had to do with his father's death. That's so sad! It was several years later when I heard Edgeworth's name again. There was an article about him in the newspaper. The headline was something like "Dark Suspicions of a Demon Attorney." What? Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts. He became toxic. The article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. But why? What happened? I mean, it's not the edgy I used to know at all. I mean, he became too edgy when he hit puberty. It happens to a lot of people, Harry. You hit puberty, you become goth, and then, you know, it's all downhill from there. I shouldn't say that about goths. Goths are good people. That's what I thought too. I tried to get in touch with him, I don't know how many times. He never replied. I guess he didn't want to see his old friends. I couldn't just drop it though. I wanted to meet him, to learn why he had become who he had become. That's when I decided. Wait, you don't mean... that's why? That's why you became a defense attorney to meet Edgeworth? Man, this is some bromance. If I was a defense attorney, I knew he'd have to meet me whether he wanted to or not. In court! Is this a love story? Is this a love story between two dudes? It is, right? Edgeworth believed in me, and I believe in him. He is in pain, and no one's on his side. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth. I'm the only one who can help him. You know, this is what abused people, like when you're in an abusive relationship, that's what you think when you're in an abusive relationship. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth. I'm the only one who can help him. No, he's toxic, he's manipulating evidence, he's lying. He's a bad person. And this is an abusive relationship, and you should not be with him anymore, Phoenix. It's not. No, it really is. Like, it's not a joke. This is how it is, right? You see a person, like all the evidence tells you he's a bad person, but because of some feelings you had 15 years ago, you think you can save him, and that's how abusive relationships continue. Is you refuse to accept that they've become a bad person now, and they're hurting you. Anyway, let's just continue. Whoa, Nick! So, is that why you helped me out for free? Yes. I helped you because I believed in you. Except I don't remember saying I'd do it for free. Oh, Nick! 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 We have to save Mr. Edgeworth if it's the last thing we do, okay? No... I mean, we don't have to. Right, it may very well be. First, there is that rental boat shop caretaker. We need to find out who or what he is and where he's heading. He disappeared after the trial. Where did he go? I'd settle for who. I guess I can clean out some of this evidence I no longer need. Oh, real? Okay, let's go! So we cleaned out some evidence. We still have the metal detector, believe it or not. Burb. Alright, so let's I think we should talk to the bird again. Let me just like look around. December 27 Police Department, Criminal Affairs. Looks like Gumshoe hasn't gone back yet. Gumshoe? He won't be coming back today. Oh, real? He said there was some guy he had to arrest by tomorrow. Oh yeah, the boat guy. The boat shop caretaker. He shouted something about catching him if it's the last thing I do, pal. Good luck, Gumshoe. Alright, we're not gonna talk to Gumshoe. December 27 Detention Center Visitors Room. You look grim as always. Huh. Mr. Edgeworth, I heard the story about the class trial. Class trial? What do you mean? You don't remember? No, I don't. Your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it? In 3rd grade? Lunch money? ... Oh, right. Yes, I seem to remember something like that. Nick, I think you're the only one who really remembers. Well, probably only really mattered to me anyway. Mr. Edgeworth, didn't you know? That trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney. ... Ridiculous! That said, it does sound like the kind of thing you'd do. You haven't changed a bit, have you, Wright? So simple to a fault, even. Well, maybe yeah, but I think you changed too much, Edgeworth. Perhaps. Why prosecute? Hey Edgeworth, why did you become a prosecutor anyway? You used to look up to your dad. You said you wanted to be a defense attorney, right? I couldn't let myself deny reality like you. What do you mean? My father was taken from me and you want me to defend criminals? I'm sorry, Wright, but I'm not that good of a person. I told you he's not a good person. One suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right? Yes, the man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yanni Yogi. He had to be the shooter, any way you look at it. No, it could have been you. Yet he was found innocent. That defense attorney got him off the hook. That would be Robert Hammond. On that day, 15 years ago, the 3 of us were trapped in that elevator for 5 hours. When we were rescued, we all suffered oxygen deprivation. I had lost all memory of the murder. Lost your memory? Even now, I can't recall what happened in that elevator. That was the crux of Yogi's attorney's arguments in court. He claimed Yanni Yogi had not been of sound mind due to the oxygen deprivation. Yogi was released due to a lack of evidence. Innocent. That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense attorneys. Von Karma... What's your relationship with Von Karma? He's my teacher and a man who deserves respect. No, he doesn't deserve respect. He's just an asshole. He's an asshole who's overconfident. I learned everything I know of courtroom techniques from him. No wonder you're so bad. So he's like my sister was to you, Nick. He's a perfectionist in all things. In court, in his personal life, he is obsessed with doing everything perfectly, and yet he fails. You know, perfection is not possible in the real world, right? Because like the real world is too messy. If you really try to be a perfectionist, you just fail all the time. Because nothing's perfect. Perfectly, huh? In all of the cases he has taken on, none were left unsolved. And not one suspect was declared innocent, ever. Well, that means he's wrong. What are the odds? What are the odds that every suspect is guilty? Right? That's not plausible. But that's... I know. It's possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. However, it is impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. All Von Karma does is his job, to find the suspect guilty perfectly. It means he's a bad person, and you're a bad person. In any case, it's nigh well impossible to find a weakness in him. Oh, it's not impossible. You're gonna find that out real soon. Should a weakness appear, he would do everything in his power to make it go away. Edgeworth, if what you're saying is true, you're headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow. He's right! Now is no time to praise the enemy, Mr. Edgeworth. It's a strange situation in which I find myself, I'll admit. No kidding. Alright. Do you like birds? Photograph of the scene of the murder. Can I like show him this? Let's just mess him up. Nick, no! That's a photo of his father. Don't show him that. Yeah, look at your dead father. You're right. Now probably isn't a good time to dredge up those memories. What is it? Nothing. Huh. I would have done it, because I'm a monster. Oh, what do you know about her? Sorry, I'm not sure I can help you with that. Okay. Well, let's leave him alone. Do you think Grossberg has something to say? December 27, Grossberg Law Offices. He's out again. When does he work anyway? No, don't be harsh. I don't think he works anymore. You know, you work enough, you don't need any more money, you just like chill. How much more money does he need? Like, look at his office. December 27, Gold Lake Park entrance. Hey pal, long time no see. Why are you here? Oh, Detective Gumshoe. Close one today, eh? I got so worked up I snapped my tie in half. You snapped your tie in half? Sorry about that. No problem, pals. Thanks to you, we now know who really did it. You mean the boat shop caretaker? Look, I'll make you a promise. I'll have that scoundrel in my custody by trial time tomorrow. Come what may. It's my duty to you as a police officer. Good luck with that. Now I'm off to catch me a criminal. Oh, he's gone. Detective Gumshoe sure is active today. Oh, one other thing. Oh, he's not done. Ah! No one can go into the woods today. The woods? Where Lotta was camping? The woods are off limits to camping, and apparently the park ranger found out. He got pretty mad. No one can go in for a while. I guess Lotta's in a lot of trouble. Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. No camping. Hey, where's the samurai? December 27, Gold Lake Public Beach. Ah, the steel eyesore is missing. Eyesore? Looks like the hot dog stand is closed too. I guess Larry's too busy worrying about Mr. Edgeworth to show up for work. He's not very good at his job. Alright, the steel samurai is gone. No hot dogs today. December 27 boat rental shop. That old caretaker got away. Yep. I never imagined he might be the real murderer. Ahem! I know that clearing of the throat anywhere. Aha! Hello, what might you be doing here? What are you doing here? Out for a walk, Ah, the days of my youth, like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. Why would your youth smell like lemons? What? Mr. Grossberg! This is no time for idle reminiscing. Mr. Edgeworth's trial ends tomorrow. Ah, that is true, yes. But from what I saw of today's trial, Edgeworth should be fine, right? Well, I'm not so sure about that. Oh, what do you mean by that? Well, I'm not sure. If you find anything out, come by my office at once. Okay. I may be able to offer you some assistance. Thanks, bye. What do you think Mr. Grossberg was doing here anyway? Who knows? What was he doing here? There are some boats floating at the dock. The murder took place in a boat from this dock. Apparently the police took away the actual boat. But what about the boat that Harry Butts was on? Forest here. Nick! The forest! There's someone in there! What on earth? Dot dot dot. You're right, there's a few policemen in there. They must be looking for the caretaker. Good luck. There's just people in there. The boat rental shop doesn't look like anyone is around. The caretaker must have run for the hills, huh? Yeah, looks like it. He didn't seem like a bad he didn't seem like a bad person? Are you crazy? Can we go inside? Why can't we go inside? He locked it last night. And the bird's still here. December 27 caretaker shack. Dot dot dot. Nobody's home. Hello, hello, Squawk. Hey, it's Polly. I wonder where your owner's gone, Polly. Hello, hello, Squawk. I can't believe he'd run off and leave his poor parrot to fend for herself. Hello, Squawk. Talk to the parrot. Jesus. That reminds me, Nick. Polly here knows the number to the safe, right? Yeah, that's right. Polly, what's the number to the safe? 1228, Squawk. Let's open it, Nick, come on. I'm sure there isn't any money in there. No, open it! But hey, he keeps it locked, right? So there must be something of value in there. I'm not so sure. Open it! Okay, Nick, let's see what's in there. I guess there might be a clue or two. The only thing in here is a letter. A letter? Oh, boring. It's not boring, read it. There's no name or signature on this thing. It's handwritten in very precise, clear letters. Dot dot dot. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Edgeworth! No, Nick! Why would Mr. Edgeworth's name be on here? How should I know? I'm going to read through the whole thing. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. It also says this is your last chance. Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. The rest of the letter goes on to describe the murder plot in detail. How to kill Robert Hammond and frame Edgeworth. Calling Edgeworth out to the lake, getting on the boat, firing twice. This is exactly what I figured out today in court. It's all here in perfect detail. What do you think it means, Nick? I don't know, but it looks like these are instructions for that caretaker. When he killed Robert Hammond and called out Edgeworth, he was following instructions. But who could have written that letter? And what does it mean to get revenge on Miles Edgeworth? Look, I don't know, okay? I don't know. But one thing's for certain. This letter is an amazing clue. Letter from safe added to the court record. Why didn't we open it yesterday? Like, this game, it doesn't actually make any sense, right? If you think about it. We had the code yesterday, we were here yesterday. Why did we not open the safe yesterday? There's nothing left in the safe. I wonder why the caretaker didn't take the letter with him. Cause he's running for his life and he also forgets things all the time. He left in a hurry, right? I don't think he even came back here after the trial. The fishing pole looks expensive. Maybe we should bring it to Detective Gumshoe. Don't you think the caretaker would mind? Or we can just leave him the metal detector in exchange. Maybe we better not. We should have taken the dog. Ah! What's wrong? Oh. Never mind. What? Tell me. Just when I saw the TV, I remembered. They're showing a Pink Princess special this week. Oh. See, that's why I didn't want to tell you. You should tape the shows and watch them later, Maya. We don't have time to be chasing cereals. Everything's cold. Looks like he didn't turn his heater on. I guess he hasn't been back here since the trial. Maybe I should take care of Polly, Nick. Well, maybe we should take her. Probably shouldn't just kidnap her. We're rescuing her. The police know about her anyway. I'm sure they'll do something. Well, okay. Sorry, Polly. He says I can't take you. Great, now the bird's gonna hate me. It doesn't look like he used this kitchen much. You're right. I guess the whole pasta restaurant thing was a lie. What, you thought he was telling the truth? The pasta is a lie. Can we show something to Polly? No, we can't show Polly anything. Alright, we got a letter. Let's go back. Grossberg. I can't go to Grossberg. 1 day left, Nick. Yeah, I know. Well, no time to waste. Let's get going. Grossberg. Wait. Didn't Grossberg say to contact him?